Okay folks, so just a very quick video because I don't want to be out here too long because the neighbours might start thinking, "What are you doing filming us?" Anyway, I just wanted to show you this. Look at this display. You get this every year from these guys over here. I don't know them, I've never spoken to them before, but you know, I see them around, like, you know what I mean, but wow, they always have this amazing flipping Christmas display. You know, it's like 2 houses, like, you know, it's like, I don't know if they compete with each other or what, but, you know, they're amazing, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, all the Christmas lights they've got. It's quite awesome, man. But, I don't know if they try to outdo each other each year or something or what, but that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. I love it. So yeah, you got all these Christmas lights. In fact, I can see some more shining in the windows over there. Actually, there's some. So it's like these guys have set a precedent, and now everybody else is trying to get in on the act. Yeah, it's awesome, man. But it's nice though. I must admit, I like it. It's like really cool, man. It's like, why not? Do you know what I mean? Brightens the place up, makes it look nice, all Christmassy. Why not? It's pretty cool, man. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd do a very quick video because, like I said, the thing is that obviously I've not been able to go out today because I'm waiting in for that guy, and then I was waiting to upload a flipping video and, you know, and all the rest of it, and then of course it got later and later, and then I needed to pop out to the shops, and by the time I was doing that it was dark, you know what I mean? So it was like kind of, you know, and as you can tell with these videos, mind you, the street lights, I guess they give a bit of light at least, so it kind of helps. But you know, the thing is that, like, if you're walking along, you're in a sort of slightly darkened area, then you're not going to see much. This camera doesn't pick up that well. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, so look, it's my kitchen window. Look at that, it's all steamed up. See, I've got my washing on the radiators now. So, okay. Right. Right, I'll leave it there. One last shot of the Christmas light. Oh, it's gone blurred. Oh no, it's out of focus. Focus! Right, yeah, okay. Catch you guys later. Bye for now. Yeah, so we've just seen the Christmas lights out there. I just thought I'd show you my laundry. Well, I told you I use it as a clothes horse now. Oh man, is that funny or is that funny? Oh man. Well, at least it provides a use. And as I said, you see, I use my radiators because I don't have a dryer. I've got a washing machine, but I don't have a dryer. So, sadly, or whatever you want to look at it, I have to use my radiators. Yeah, so what was gonna, oh yeah, sorry. God blimey, I don't have to distract myself at times. Right, so you've seen their Christmas lights, so hang on, let me show you mine. I'll tell you what, let's turn this one out as well for a minute. Bear with me. Alright. Ta-da! Look, there's my Christmas lights. Hey! Oh dear. So what do you think of them, eh? Yay! Christmas lights. And get this, watch this, right? It's got like, I think about 9 different settings on it. So look, I can make them do that. Alright, hang on. I'll try and do this so that I'll keep the camera there and press the button at the same time. So it does that. It does that one, and then you got this one. These lights are cool, man. I got these from the Pope's Road. There's a little sort of, what's the name, in Brixton Market there, it's called Pope's Road, and there's a little shop, and they sell all kinds of knickknacks and well, everything you can think of under the sun, basically. I forget how much these were, but they weren't that expensive from what I remember, and I've had them for about 2, maybe 3 years. I used to have them on a Christmas tree. I've got a Christmas tree, But when I got Spot and when I had Finbar, when they were kittens, I thought there's no way I'm going to put up the Christmas tree with two young boisterous kittens running around the place. Do you know what I mean? That they'd end up knocking the tree over and pulling it apart. So I just didn't bother, and I haven't bothered with the Christmas tree for about, I don't know, for as long as I've had the cats. Well, Spot now, obviously. I mean, because sadly Finbar's no longer with us, and of course I think most of you guys know. Sorry, excuse me. That's Finbar there now. I mean, that's his picture, by the way, but that's his ashes. I got old Finbar cremated because he was only a year old when he died. Sadly, he got hit by a car. I had no idea. It was 1 o'clock in the morning when I found out, with a notice attached to a lamppost from the RSPCA. Anyway, I have told this story before, and you know, perhaps don't want to necessarily rehash stuff, but for my newer subscribers, yeah, so that's Finbar in a rosewood casket in the shape of a sleeping cat. Because I mean, I could have had him. They reckoned there's three options. One, I could have had him buried in my back garden, just do it myself, but I didn't fancy that somehow, to be quite honest. You know, we get a lot of foxes in this area, and in fact I had a fox in the garden just the other night. So sorry, I've got a loader. Yeah, I didn't relish the prospect of him being dug up by foxes or something or whatever. You just never know, do you? So so that was option one. Option two was to get him cremated with a load of the company that does all the sort of disposing of deceased animals from the RSPCA. The company that deals with all that, they just collect all the deceased animals from all the various well, I don't know if how many they do it from. I don't know if it's all of the RSPCAs in London or if it's just specifically the one that was in Putney is where we had to go to identify him and that. But anyway, so I don't know if it was let's say all of the RSPCAs or just that specific one. I'm not sure. But anyway, I digress. The thing is that, so option two was, with all the other deceased animals, they cremate them all together, and then they just like scatter the ashes in this memorial garden, which is in Kent somewhere, I think. Can't quite remember now. Anyway, so that was option number two, and I just, again, I didn't really relish the idea of poor Finbar, you know, just being cremated with a bunch of other animals that I didn't know, and maybe not even the same species, you know, and then just scattered in a place where I wouldn't be able to get to that often or whatever sort of thing. So option three was a bit more expensive, but at the time I was working. I had you know, well, not lots of money, but I had, you know, I wasn't exactly flush, but I wasn't exactly in the situation I am now, where I'm scrimping and scraping and all the rest of it. But anyway, so like I said, it was 150 quid to get him cremated and the casket, and then he got delivered here to us. So that was option number three. So I decided to go for option number three because, again, my thinking was, well, I only had him for a year. He wasn't with me for long, and he was cruelly snatched away, and do you know what I mean? And it just didn't seem right, and do you know what I mean? And I didn't want to lose the memory of him, and so I thought, no, I'll have him with me, even if it's in a different form. At least he's still here. So yeah, he was a lovely cat. He was. He was so full of life. I think that was part of the reason, sadly, it was his bit of his undoing, really, because he was just so bold and he was so full of beans and energy and running around, and he wasn't a cautious cat. Spot is the complete opposite. They were like chalk and cheese, but they got on like a house on fire. They were like brothers, because they were brought up together as kittens. They were both the same age when they came here. And although Spot was bought in a pet shop, and like I said, you know, they come from completely different families and what have you. You know, because they grew up together as kittens, they got on like a house on fire. They did. I mean, they squabbled now and again, but I mean, you know, what sort of siblings, although they're not strictly siblings, but you know, what family doesn't, you know what I mean? But for the most part, they did. They loved each other. They definitely did. They got on so well. And anyway, like I said, Finbar and Spot was sort of like chalk and cheese. Spot is a very cautious cat, very, very cautious. You know, and I mean, he likes to play and everything. Don't get me wrong, and he'll run around when he feels like it. But he's very, very cautious. When I used to buy a new toy for the both of them, the first person to investigate the new toy was Spot. Sorry, Finbar. Finbar would be straight in there, and Spot would watch what Finbar was doing, and then after he saw, well, thought, oh, that seems fun. Right, I'm gonna have a go then. But you know, he wouldn't go anywhere near the new toy to begin with until Finbar had been in there, because Finbar would be straight in whatever it was I bought. You know, new little ball with a bell in it, or a little squeaky mouse, or whatever it was. You know what I mean? I'd buy a new toy, and Finbar would be straight in there. Anyway, sorry, I've kind of waffled on again as usual, and you know, a lot of this I've already said in videos before anyway, and you know, for my new subscribers, you might not know about that, so I don't know, perhaps I was telling it for you, your benefit really. Right, okay, sorry, I always distract myself, don't I? Right, oh, yeah, actually, you see, oh man, what am I like? Right, hang on, so let me just show you the other settings of these lights. See, now watch. Watch. You see how they go dim? And then they'll come on a different colour. How cool is that, eh? This is so cool. This is so cool, I love it. And let's do the next setting. Way, that's flashy, isn't it? Woo, disco time. Oh man. And then back to that one. So I didn't count them. I don't know if you guys were counting. I think there's supposed to be like 9 settings on it. I said, oh, hang on, wait a minute. Oh, no, I was wrong. Actually, no, that isn't the last setting. That isn't the... Because they go off again, watch. They stay on for a minute or two, and then they go off. Like I said, there must be about 9 different settings on it. Right, hang on. Oh. How do I get back to the original one? Oh, that's it. Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one. Unless it does something else. Right, no, I'm pretty sure that's the original setting that I just had it on. Right, okay. Yes, I know. Another one of the mad, all over the place videos that, like, you know, it's like, you know, even I don't know what you guys are going to get sometimes. I really don't. Do you know what I mean? I start off with an idea about, oh, I'll just do a vlog about this, and blah, 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 and end up going all over the place. My dad used to say I go around the houses. Do you know what I mean? Instead of getting straight to the point or whatever, I go all the way around the houses. Do you know what I mean? But maybe that's why, you know, people have said to me that I'm actually a really good storyteller. You know, so... anyway, right, I'm sure there was something else. I'm just looking around the room to try and see if I can remind myself and jog my memory as to what it was. No, completely forgotten now. I'm sure there was something else. I don't think it was like madly important or, you know, desperately needed to be vlogged necessarily. But anyway, right, so I better leave it here. Again, otherwise, you know, 20 years later. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.